Ivor tells you, we can't stay here long. It will take 3 straight days to cross Burrow Pass, so stock up. There's no stopping once we leave. He takes off to speak with the other brawler about setting up defenses. Dad, says Lett, appearing at your side. I liked old Ivor. Somewhere in the back of your mind you feel the same way. You focus on preparations instead, realizing that you may be one of the first humans about to set foot in Enartuft. So, they have a market. 10% dodge on strength. 2 strength resist. 1 will per kill. I have no renown, so I don't even know why I'm looking at this. 2 armor and rest is pretty cool. So, can't buy anything. Let's move on.
We approach a city that only Varl have seen and cross a bridge that only Varl could build. Let us hope that we are the only unwelcome visitors to pass.
All these warriors, another great war is upon us. It is the 3rd time I have seen such a thing. There are far fewer of us now than there once was. Cormor heads up the stairs to the Great Hall, and returns shortly after speaking to some Varl. What did they tell you? By all accounts, the Dredge are coming here. Looks like they plan to end the Varl for good this time. This place will become a killing field soon. They say the Prince of Men is here. They've got a mender too. Prince Luden is here, from Arboren. In any case, we'll be given no audience today. You remember the last time you were here, Ivar? It's Ivor. Yeah, I remember it. What now? You find somewhere to rest. I'd recommend keeping your people out of trouble while you're here, Rook. In fact, keep them invisible. Jordan won't be happy you're here. You're shown to quarters, but could wander the city while you wait for an audience. You feel like you could sleep for a week straight. Okay. So check on our heroes, rest, go to the market, check our map. So we still have no renown. So here, however, we have 10% chance to dodge, 2%, 2 will per kill, 1 armor on rest. Not that great. We have supplies, but we can't buy them at the moment. So we're gonna try to fight a bunch to get as many as we can. So it looks like we're gonna need to rest. As you settle in, you receive word to come to the Great Hall the next morning. Ivor suggests not speaking while it's addressed, and even then, keep it short. In your dreams that night, you see Varl Kings fighting with Dreadlords. An ominous feeling lingers as you prepare to enter the Great Hall. Okay. So let's look at this Great Hall here. Enough, Ivan. The bridge stands. Find some other way. Greetings from Rotor Joran. I've brought an ally. Who are these people? We don't have time for games. Wait, I know you. Ingber, among us again? Is this what the end of the world looks like? Joran steps down from his throne to get a closer look. In the light, you spy deep wounds on the Varl King. It was my last option. You look like death, Joran. The Sunder came through Grafheim. All of them. Or we would still be there. A few thousand Varl remain. Bellerer has been following us since Grafheim. That is what he does. What will you do? Remain. There is no better place for us than here. We make our stand in Enartoff. But even if Enartoff falls, the Varl King won't be wiped out. Hakon has taken our best warriors to Arborang, as we were discussing. I'm not going, Joran. We're needed here. This is not a debate. A messenger bursts through the doors, cutting the tension. He says a stone singer has been cutting a path across the bridge. Gods, can we not have a moment's respite? They should not be here already. A stone singer is with them. Let me bring down the bridge, as I said. It will buy us. I said the bridge stands, Mender. I say it to you again. I say it again to you, and the Prince of Men, and the whole Mender Council. Were they here? I will not say it again. Hakon, you go to Arborang. Ivan, do not touch that bridge. Am I understood? You are. Then I'll confront the singer myself. Nobody tries to stop Ivan, but many follow as he leaves the Great Hall. So, the Mender walks past great companies of Varl. On the way to the bridge, a tall, thin creature stands there, two black spears over its shoulder, ringed by dredge. The Varl have backed away in fear. Ivan stops before the stilt-like figure. Suddenly, Ivor is beside you. So, what is that thing? A stone singer, mutters Ivor, as close as the dredge come to vendors of their own. I've only seen one before. It didn't go well. Can Ivan win this? I don't know. Think we'll find out. We should help him. We'd only get ourselves killed trying to help, say nothing. Tension crackles between the two on the bridge, almost more than figuratively. You look to Ivor, who is intently focused on the scene unfolding. Ivor does nothing at first. Then he says, I'm going down there. So we can join him, stop him, or say nothing. Well, obviously, we're going to join him. So, let's do it. You expect Ivor to refuse, but instead he locks eyes with you. Listen to me, Rourke, he says. You'll probably die here, and so will everyone else who steps on that bridge. Look at your daughter. Are you prepared for that? You're not going alone. I won't stop you, says Ivor. Fight like it's your last day. You're not sure what to expect, but you draw your axe and soon find yourself standing behind Ivan on the bridge, wondering if you made the right decision. Okay. So, Egil's definitely coming. Yeah. What else? Five, 4, 4, 3, 3. We need to bring Crumb, which could help us out. Give us some options. Ivor right now has all the armor break in the world. We're gonna bring Hogan, or Mogan. We should probably bring an archer that has do the puncture ability. For every 2 points of armor her target has lost, the archer gains 1 additional strength to her attack, as long as she doesn't move beforehand. So I guess we'll bring Oddleaf. We can use her ability to stop some of the bigger enemies in their tracks when they come into attack. It'll give us an extra free round. I'm not really sure who to swap her out for. Ivan is level 5. The only level 5 item is this. +3 armor, +1 drawing aggro. He has 8 points available, so we gotta make sure to use those. Alright. He's gonna be using a lot of magic. He's not gonna be hitting people. His Bender's ability are, let's see here, Arc Lightning. Each time the lightning arcs through a new target, does 1 additional strength damage. It starts at 2 and goes up. And it has Mend. Restore an ally's armor within 6 spaces. +1 armor, +2 armor. Okay, so. This lets him live longer, this lets him cast more spells, and this helps him get into position. Now, we're gonna give him the dodge percentage. Because I don't really think giving him more aggro is gonna help in this situation. So we'll lock those in. Ivor's got his belt, he's gonna be shredding people. You will be fine. Rook does double damage. This could be useful on you. And I just want to bring everybody. All right, let's do this. It's pretty cool. Stone Singer. Disease Strike. Enemies are diseased on contact, losing 1 strength per turn. Okay. So we have a 19 over here. Could do something like this. This gives everybody here 2 armor. gonna run you up and just tank over there. Okay. So this is how it's gonna go. I think this guy's gonna still manage to attack with his 19, but it is what it is. Alright, let's do it. So you're gonna head on up. And protect yourself. Everyone here is out of range. This guy's not. Damn. We're gonna have to wait it. Rest, gain some willpower. Alright, here he comes. Nice, nothing. So... move Rook up here, we're gonna do some armor break. Oh, he can't actually walk through Rook, so that was a mistake. Alright, well, you wait here for now. Move you over. Keep tanking. Alright, Ivers up. Not battering ram. Boom. So we can arc lightning this guy. Oops. So, Arc Lightning, 2 strength continues going up. Let's look at this one here. So 4 strength damage, and continues going up. So it's only going to do 4 to this guy, 5 to that guy, but might as well do it. Perfect. Not really sure what he's doing. Double damage. No. Let's move up to here and give them some extra armor. Keep it up, bud. I want to hit this guy here. No, this guy. So to do so, I need to move over to here. Go arc lightning. It's gonna split 4 times. So let's go big. So it's gonna start off at 4, 5, 6, 7. Should do 7 damage to this guy in the back. Boom. That was really good. Okay, so that just kind of buffed everybody up. Rook. Now, how much does this guy have? 6. This. All right. Just a regular arc lightning, give them a bit of chip. They're not really lined up for anything else. Okay. Perfect. This guy's 14, we should hit him. There we go. There's the promotion we need. Ouch. We're gonna mend that guy's armor soon. So, how does this work again? Restore allies' armor equal to half of your current willpower. So, 4. Spend 1, get 4. Spend 3, get 6. Let's just spend 1. What the hell was that? Wounded allies explode, doing strength damage equal to the remaining armor. Damn. This guy needs to die right the hell now. We're doing so well. Seven armor break is hard to pass up. This Mender can walk in and melee him out. It's crazy. Cool. Alright. The stone singer falls hard. A howl like a hurricane sweeps across the bridge. The dredge part like a black sea. From their depths steps a crimson behemoth, and a wave of sheer terror hits you like you've never seen before. Bellower. Get the Mender out of here, Aberg says, and run. Your legs move, almost with a will of their own, that you can't pull yourself away from watching what happens next. Well, this isn't going to be fun. Defeat, but your enemies will not soon forget. Ivor writhes in agony, his arm torn clean off by the Bellower's onslaught. The Sundral raises his weapon for the killing blow. Sundler, face me, screams an uncertain Ivan, stepping back onto the bridge, raising his staff high. Even from here, you can see his arm trembling. You feel practically frozen in place, watching. Ivan recoils in terror from the massive serpent that has appeared in the distance, and even Bellower backs away. It leans in close to inspect the two armies, flicks its great tongue, and then indifferently lurches over the mountainside, out of sight. The dredge are a knot of confusion. Some cower, others crouch in what looks like worship. Hakon shouts orders above the din. Varl rushes forward, bowling over a surprised dredge, gaining ground. Bellower has receded back into the horde. Duran watches from atop the stairs. Hurry, says Ivan, suddenly pulling at your arm, snapping you out of the moment. You rush to Ivor laying on the ground amidst the fighting, still breathing despite a missing arm, and drag him back into the city. Okay. So what happened there? So we need 20 to promote him. Can you save? Probably. Give me silence. Nearly 3 hours pass silently as Ivan plies his trade. Flesh slowly forms and closes over Ivan's torn frame. That is as much as I can do. He should make it. Thank you. The mender looks exhausted, leaning heavily against the bed. When was the last time you slept? A couple days ago. I'm okay. Just need to sit. Before you can catch him, the mender crumbles to the floor. Chapter 5. Worry the weight of the sun. Your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away like startled ravens before you can capture them. With great effort, you remember who you are. Juno. You also realize that a monumental serpent is speaking to you now. Your last certainty was that you died some time ago. And that is about to happen again. So it looked like the tower that they were in. Frustrating. You are slow to understand the serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned long ago. If you're not going to die, I suppose we must speak instead. Who are you? My name is Juno. You are Juno. It means nothing to me. Maybe I have asked the wrong question. What are you? What is your purpose? I am a mender. Mender. Ah, Valka. Now the picture is forming. Do you not know me, Valka? Though your memory is still fuzzy, you're certain you know nothing about an enormous serpent. What do your prophecies say? The gods gave you prophecy, fate, destiny. Is there no child coming to slay me with a magic sword? Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? Do you truly not know? I will know if you tell me. Must the prophecy speak of itself? Then so be it. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. I am the end. Do you understand? This world and this tapestry I would devour. It is my purpose, but I cannot. Instead, now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world. Wall of night? The dredge? Dredge? Stone men marching across the long bridge? No, it is darkness. The egg white that has turned black. I am meant to devour the tapestry itself, not idly witness the dust smother this rock. I am incomplete, a worm crawling through a dung field. Because of you. Who are you to take my destiny? What are you? Return what is mine. Ivan. Juno, you're alive. You're alive. Where are you? Where am I? Asleep, I presume, or unconscious. I am in Ridgehorn, I think. A serpent was trying to kill me. Now I'm talking to you. Time is moving strangely. I've lost swaths of memory. But I found you, for a short time at least. The serpent said something about a long bridge. So I took a guess. It came after you. We saw it at nightfall. Are you okay? It tried to turn me to ash after we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last you've seen of it. It could tear the land apart, or crush cities if it wanted. What do we do? It gets worse. A prophecy of the gods that I've never heard of. There are still prophecies out there? It was vague. Sounded like that serpent was supposed to swallow the world. Instead, some kind of darkness or nothingness is seeping from the north. It devours whatever it touches. That would explain why the dreads are swarming on us like someone kicked an anthill. Ivan, are you in danger? You could say so. Belluary is here. The Varl are holding him off, but not for much longer. All of Sunder, why the immortal? Belluary? That is a waste of luck. I would have you come to me, but we will have to do this the hard way. Listen closely. I will return to Strand and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Anartov and meet me in Sigarholm. Juno, we'll never make it to Sigarholm. Belluary is about to overtake us. The bar won't listen to a thing I... Find a way. Do whatever it takes. I will not be able to contact you again before Sigarholm. Go. And Ivan, I love you. You spent a lot of time next to him since he passed out. Just keeping an eye on him. It's not like that, Dad. He saved Ivor. He might save the rest of us. Can he hear us? He just moved. How long was I? You were out for a couple days. How do you feel? Juno, she's alive. I need to meet her in Sigro. Hold on, slow down. Who's Juno? She's my mentor. On the Mender Council. She contacted me. Contacted you how? She's not like most Menders. What happened here since I passed out? The Varl are holding the dredge back, just barely. Bellower has disappeared. Ivor is still out of it. Joran sent Hakon, Luden, and a couple hundred Varl away to Arborang. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold out here. Rook, I need your help. Take me to Sigerholm. Juno is waiting to meet us there. Sigerholm? That's gotta be a week away, at least. And just a banner and Inotaf? Maybe, or no. I could destroy that godforsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat, but Joran will never agree to it. I need to understand a few things, Ivan. Why won't the Varl destroy the bridge? I can't completely understand it myself. The last time I mentioned it, he made his mind very clear. He'll let the city and the rest of the world fall for that damn bridge. What is going on around here but the serpent, Bellower? Look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know history? We're from a very small town in the woods. I'll keep it short. You know how Men and Varl were made? The Loom Mother, the other gods? In the First Great War, the armies of Men and Varl hated each other. They fought bitterly for land and dominance. Then, one of the gods created the dredge, and they were such a threat that unless Men and Varl set aside their differences, they threatened to wipe out both races. So they did. They ended the war, pushed the dredge into the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. The Second Great War began generations later. The dredge rallied their forces, defeated the Varl who watched the borders, and laid waste to unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. They were led by Sunder, powerful dredge warlords and weavers, like Bellower. He was there in the Second Great War. Humanity was on the brink of extinction when the inner circle of Menders went forth, and finally sent the Sunder and the dredge deep underground. For the most part, the dredge haven't tried to return since, until now. Those Menders were called Valka. Juno wasn't there herself, but she's from their bloodline. So another great war has begun. If I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient history is playing out before us. What about the serpent? That's another story. There's nothing in the Menders' libraries about that thing. It must have something to do with the dredge returning. That seems likely. How would you collapse the bridge? Not by myself. If I could blast it apart, but the bridge wasn't made to fall. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help. And the Varl will try to stop me. It could mean holding off both the dredge and the Varl. What do we do about Bellower? I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's why we need to go. We could just leave, and let the Varl die to give us a head start. It's not my first choice. I've done everything I can on my own. I need time to think about this. There has to be some way to... I can't believe the Varl would be so stubborn. Speak to Jorundor yourself. He's in the Great Hall. Maybe you'll have more luck. Or maybe he'll put your head on a spike. Rook, I hate to put all this on your shoulders, but I got a few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. Either way, we can't stay. We have to make it to Sigerholm. Juno will know what to do. Okay. So let's go to the Great Hall. You'll do as I say. I'm not here to argue. I'm telling you that we're dying by dozens every day now. You sent our best away with Hakon. How long do you expect us to last? You asked for this command, Postal. Don't let them get across that bridge. Postal takes his leave just as you approach. Not great timing, you think to yourself. Thank you for the audience. I forget your name. Rook. Rook, how's Ingvar? Will he survive? I think so. If I remember Ingvar well enough, he hasn't told you why he faced down Bellower, did he? No. He keeps things to himself. Yes, that sounds right. Ingvar confronted a Sunder in his youth, during the Great Wars. He won that fight. None other but the Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he thought to do it again. Ivor killed the Sunder? How did he end up in Skogr? You'd have to pry that from him yourself. I don't know. He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kendar. It occurs to you that Jorund would not be on the throne now had that happened. But why are you here, Rook? Be brief. I'm sorry to waste your time. I should go. Perhaps so. When Ingvar recovers, send word. I will. And if you would fight alongside us, we might retake the bridge. Your help would be welcome. You should find Postal down by the warriors. You depart, unsure whether dropping the issue was the more brave or cowardly move. Okay, so now we can fight on the bridge, or we can destroy it. So, let's take a look here. We're gonna fight on the bridge. I kind of want more renown in order to promote some of my guys and buy more supplies for the road, because they said it was a week away and we only have 3 days worth of supplies, so we can't just up and leave. If we look at the market, so we would have enough. Ooh, what is this? So we have new items back here. We have the Obsidian Ring, which is just a flat +2 strength, which is great. This one, +2 strength, and you can dodge strength attacks 20%. +3 willpower, or +1 will on rest. So this would be great for a mender. This could be good for anyone really. Probably wouldn't prioritize that. +2 strength, that's pretty good as well. So I could trade in all my supplies, but I'm gonna try to fight on the bridge. Let's see here. How many injuries do we have? So, people are injured. We're gonna want fossils. So this fight's gonna be pretty tough without Ivor, because Ivor was the backbone of our team. We have a bunch of archers. Egil is pretty injured as well. Yeah, so let's just do this. So Fasalt's gonna take over. Can't promote him, unfortunately, up to level 4 and use his item, which sucks. It's too bad we can't sell things. But looks like you're gonna be getting the armor break. That puts you up to 6. You'd be sitting at, what is that, 5 strength? It's pretty low. Not too sure. Let's see here. Crummer can join this fight. He's a big body, and he allows us to change up our strategy a bit. But we don't have any heavy hitters, which is kind of a bane. We're gonna have to rely on the mender. So you're gonna have to just tank like a boss. Okay. Oops. Rook can go. Crummer. Alright, let's do this. go fight on the bridge. We'll fight for 3 days. It's offer to help. So fair enough, settlements. I'm not going to argue against putting you on the bridge, he says. But we got plenty of wounded here as well, if you can work a needle. Let's fight on the bridge. Kill a few and come back alive. Slow terror starts to creep in from waiting to go into battle, but eventually you find yourself face to face with rows of dredge packed shoulder to shoulder. If only Hakon was still here. So there we have it. Level 4 item, armor break. Alright. If only we had... At the end of this battle, hopefully we'll be able to promote Egil to level 10 and give him that item.